What up, my G? It's your boy Fresco from Technolo-G TV, and we back today with another episode that I think is very important, very much neglected skill set right here, and that's reboxing. All right, it's not always about the unbox. Like I said, sometimes it's about the rebox. So what we're gonna do today is rebox a pair that I took out, on the town last night, and I'll just show you my kind of daily routine when it comes to sneaker care and reboxing. So first things first, you want to grab the correct box for your sneakers. Now, there have been times where I take multiple sneakers out of the box, trying them with my outfit, or just maybe I just pick up the wrong sneaker. And when you're trying to get out the house, sometimes things get a little mixy, get a little mixed up. You come back, you rebox in the wrong box. So just take a look at the box tags one time, make sure you got the right box. Second thing we want to do is get your crease guards or your filler, depending on the sneaker, back into the sneaker. All right. So that's first things first. Simple things. Reboxing is not that crazy, right? Not that hard. All right. Bam. Now, third, most important. Now, this is something you got to make a habit. I hate when I go to get a sneaker and I open the box and I take a look at it and I'm like, man, this sneaker is a lot dirtier than I wish it was, than I would like it to be. So to prevent that, do some light care before you rebox. And for that, bam. So this is dual action Lysol wipes. Secret weapon right here, dual action. It got a scrubby side and a smooth side. So what we do is bust open this, pop one of these boards out, and we just get on there with the scrubby side one time. You ain't gotta be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just to remove light dirt from wear, from splash, from, stuff like that, from the side profile of the sneaker. You're not really going for cleaning the base or anything like that, or anything that you might need a brush for or anything like that. Light dirt removal. And this is for plastics. Like, this is a leather, but it's not a super good leather, like more like a plastics or rubbers. Your leathers. This is for your leathers, plastics, patent leathers, rubbers. All right, just a little scrub. Nothing crazy. All right, do the next one. Just give it a little bit of love. All right, not insane. Look at that. A little dirty on there. You know what I mean? Just keep your sneakers right. All right, so now you flip it over. You get on your smooth side and just wipe off, any dirt you might have lifted that didn't stick to the scrubby side. Like I said, simple things, light care. A little dirt came off there, just a little bit. Clean this box off too. All right, and you're good for your Lysol wipe. All right, so now this is where the reboxing, gets a little deep. This is where, you really showing that sneaker that love. And a lot of people don't really do this, I feel. I mean, first things first, let's talk about boxes in general. Now, I think part of the culture, part of owning the sneaker is owning the box. Now, the boxes, they dope sometimes. Look at this. You know this is a 13s box. Not many other sneakers come in this box. Sometimes boxes are reused, yes, but you can take a good guess that this is a pair of 13s just from looking at the box because of the effort they put into the box. And there's some sneakers that have more distinctive boxes, like this one. This is, you can see it's the same box as a pair of 13s. It is a pair of 13s, but slightly different box. And really one of the boxes I like the most. A couple of pairs can come in this box, 10s, 5s, stuff like that. But this is a crazy box. Look at that. That's insane. That's insane. So, I don't, there's a line, I guess, fine line between, being the person in the culture that wants OG all and just having your collection be presentable. I know my collection could be more presentable, but that will usually require me to get rid of the box. I don't know why you want to trade the box for a clear piece of plastic. Some people use shelves. The shelf game be dope, you know what I mean? But I need to keep my box. But so when we are putting our sneaker back in the box, we usually have some type of paper in the box. Woo, advertisement. I did get these off StockX, right? But yeah, so what happened is a lot of people usually destroy this paper because it's easy to destroy. It's very brittle, it's very frail. I'm not even 100% sure that you're supposed to keep it. There are some sneakers that come with paper or a covering that is more like plastic. And there's some sneakers that come with special coverings and things like that, which leads me to believe that all in all, you are supposed to keep this. So I'm just gonna show you guys how to manage this covering when it's loose, when it's getting damaged, when you feel like it's just getting to that point where you need to pick it up out the box, because a lot of people don't want to take it out the box because they don't want to fix it. So, I take these out all the time, no problem, because I know how to fix them. So what you want to do is lay out your covering across the box. Now this one kind of has indentations, for where it was, which is always good. But generally, just you can see from the indentation, but generally the more plasticky paper doesn't indent as well. So what you want to do is you want to stretch this out in a way where there's a longer portion going toward the top of the box and a shorter portion going towards the front of the box, the other portion of the box. So what you want to do is when you get that line up like that, you just want to drop it in. Just drop it right in. Now the thing is, you can adjust this while you're putting your sneaker in, and I usually have to do that because it's easier. Like you can use the sneaker as a tool to hold the paper while you adjust it, and that's exactly what I do every time. So you just take either one, doesn't really matter which one unless you have a preference. You kind of hug it to the side of the box and pull the paper across it. Don't be gentle, because like we said, the paper can be destroyed, but just pull the paper across it and use it to mark the spot to hold the paper in place. And once that's done, and this is what you're doing this on the side of the box that does not have the cover on it, which is much different if you have a box with a lift cover, but in which case you can do it on either side. But drop your sneaker in, use it as a tool to hold the paper in place. Once the paper is in place, just fold it over onto the sneaker. Now from here, this is where you really see where you are in your covering. It's not really covering the entire sneaker. So that means I could just break this out, get a little bit more leeway on here, bam, and get this sneaker covered up. And once the sneaker is covered up, you want to push the paper in at the toe. Let me move this sneaker back some. All right, you want to push this paper in at the toe. I always think of it like a yin-yang symbol. You want to get that yin-yang fit to get your sneaker back in. So you push that in at the toe to give yourself some space up here for the other sneaker. And you do the same thing. You kind of pick it up, you drop the sneaker in, just like that. Cover it up, and you're good to go. You're reboxed, clean, boom. Not hard. It's not hard. You know what I mean? Respect the sneaks, man. Respect the sneaks and rebox like a G. All right. So that was my daily routine, rebox. I really hope y'all adopt it. And like I said, respect the sneaks. And until next time, be easy, my G. Simple things.